What up, Ghost Gray Man? Stuff from... Still waiting on the necklace parts for the review on set, because parts to finish that necklace. I have it sitting over there. Boy, I'd love to do a review on that bad boy. Looking for my knife, but I think maybe I forgot it. Oh well, we're just tearing into it. This is going to hurt some feelings. Sorry, boys, this is going to hurt some feelings. Yeah, this is actually a taped box. You know, it doesn't happen very often. And, yeah, we're just... Yeah, that hurt some feelings. It'll be all right. I'm going to throw it away anyways. It's not an important box. Stranger Things, Season 4. Let's talk about that. I was just watching Good Mythical Morning. What's that text message? Two different instruction booklets. Stranger Things. This the Demogorgon's first. Stranger Things was nuts. First few episodes, pretty scary, really. Not knowing what's going on. There was not a whole lot of comic relief in this season, and even for like having longer episodes, I was a little disappointed in that. It was pretty much stress the entire time. But hey, Go Scream Man, thanks. Wow, it actually popped up this time. Thank you. That's awesome. A red thumbs up. I appreciate it. Yeah, did you see my DM on Discord? That's the apartment that I was talking about there. If you wanted to move in there, if you want to move in there temporarily. Up to you, really. There's a smaller apartment. There's an extra smaller apartment on the 5th floor. 5th floor? Yeah, the 5th floor as well. Yeah, that thing is so tall, dude. Stranger Things. Yeah, it was intimidating. First few episodes were definitely a little chilling. Not much else to say about that. Because not literally me. What do you mean? Is the colors off on this or something? Oh. No. Okay, we'll just do 11 first. So this one is 156. This one's 157. But bag 1, they want you to do bag 2 first in that order. But I'll do 11 first. It doesn't matter. The text is super chat, I believe. Ah, that's a super sticker. Did it pop up? What's up with the focus? Is it way off? That's a super sticker. That's the first. Ghost Green Man got the first super chat and the first super sticker and was the first member. Let's see if I can get this. Focus. Much better. Let's do 11. I thought the color was off. No, it's that dark tan there. I got some huge progress on Assembly Square. I can't wait to show you. It's so fire. And I ordered some pieces to do some customization to the Assembly Square because it's going to need it. So you'll know what I'm talking about in the room update this week for sure. I'll talk about it, and it's definitely going to look nicer the way that I have it planned in my head. It's going to be awesome. It already is so cool how tall it is, really. Yeah, but Young Ghost is just a second account for us. Young Ghost is just there to advertise that there is membership. Yeah, I saw that. Multiverse of Brick Mine. I saw your multiverse of Harry Potter. That's like it's such an interesting concept. I don't know. It's just not something that as a kid like I ever really experienced, and you guys are kind of experiencing a whole bunch of multiverse stuff. I heard that what's that other movie that they were hyping up and it ended up not being good about the multiverse? People said it's it looked weird, man. It looked weird. They were trying to hype it up. It just looks weird. Like you can't hype this up while Doctor Strange is going on because like I'm hyped up about Doctor Strange. But yeah, you guys kind of grew up on this whole little multiverse thing, so it's going to be interesting to see like all the things that might happen in the future because it's like a reality thing to you. It's not something that we ever really had too much of. We didn't have like multiverse stuff really. It was just like a little concept. Yeah, you could do multiverse of SpongeBob. I mean, yeah, it's like the possibilities are really endless with that. I'm excited about the new Harry Potter movie, honestly. There's that custom piece right there. These pieces right here kind of remind me of Duplo bricks. Especially when they're printed, I don't know, they just look like Duplo bricks. Just an opinion. But yeah, Stranger Things, crazy. I kind of like had some things figured out, but shows work, like, it's like if they're gonna spend time doing something, I just always assume that that's important to the story, arc. There's 11 with orange head. We got to put her brain in. Hopefully she doesn't pull a Blackagar Boltagon on us by pushing our limits too far. Yeah, we got Ms. Marvel this week. We got all kinds of stuff really going on. You add the upside down to every building in your city. Yeah, I mean, that's insane, right? Like, that's some cool stuff that you could do that's just insane. So you can imagine if you had enough money to do that, then it would be something that's possible. Like I just took like my brick for the like this, I get paid every 2 weeks. So like my brick haul for this 2 weeks, I literally just basically spent it on sidewalk so that we can actually transition the sidewalk probably next week because it won't be here in time. Stay. So it'll be sidewalk. The other pieces that I got are up to upgrade the assembly square. So I've got all 5 floors built on the brick build, the blue building this week, today and tomorrow. And then probably next week when we get that haul in, I'll actually do the upgrade to assembly square, like my custom upgrade to assembly square around the backside of assembly square. You'll see what I'm talking about in the room update, but it's like the police station, and then that building's taller now, so then the back wall's like that boring like modular. Yeah, Woot, all money on Lego. Yeah, she hates me really. It's a big truth. It's to be expected, I guess. It's a hard world out there. So you can do what you want. Kind of get persecuted for it. Yeah. Oh, short hair. It's a good thing we're back to that anyways. Put an ear on her. Give her some sideburns. 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 Yeah. So that's looking like 11 already. That's fire. Okay, so yeah, I've seen the ideas with all of these. Do we think that Lego's gonna actually do all these? So I'm kind of hoping so. Because I want the other ones. I don't really even want the Demogorgon. I feel like the ears look like they're so big. So like how big our ears are? Put a lot of emphasis on the ears and no nose. Don't give all your money on donation. Toilet Man. Who's Toilet Man? Don't give all your money on donation. Buy yourself McDonald's. Toilet Man. I gotta move this microphone. There we go. Now I can see the chat. Dag burn. Yeah, a few things I can't wait to see. What happens with Hopper? What happens in the Upside Down? Yeah, what happens with 11? Real teaser. I'm not sure what's up with the Ms. Marvel show either. It's going to be kind of interesting. I'm a little worried about, are these waffles? Sure are. I'm kind of like I'm worried about this one and Echo being just too much of like, story and not a whole lot of anything going on, which I hope I'm wrong for sure. It's like Moon Knight was kind of jammed into 6 episodes and there was so much that happened. I think, what is this one? 8. Where there's not going to be as much of a story and it's going to be longer. 11. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, is that the one? I still need to watch that. No, I still need to watch that. No, Toilet Man, I still got to watch that. Can you send me a link to it? No, I forgot to watch that. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Toilet Man. Yeah, then I'll see it. Toilet Man. Hey, I put a toilet in the extra apartment in Assembly Square too. Gotta have one. Initially, I was thinking about how high I could build it, but I think the height that it's at is pretty good. It's like the initial height's too small. Yeah, it's not in the city; it's on the floor right now. Initial height's too small. Add a couple floors. It's definitely nice. I added a floor on the green building too. It's out of here. Look, it's a what are these things called? It's like the captain's wheel on a ship. I don't know what they're called. Never had one in red. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'll see it. I gotta eat breakfast after this, honestly. It's 10:45 over here. I haven't eaten breakfast. I don't know. I've been so into Assembly Square. It's just so much fun to. It's like building the real thing, but then there's like some customization to it too. It's just this like ease and a little bit of creativity. It's a lot of fun, honestly. I got to get some more parts to do the real fun stuff though. What am I building next? It's going to be another modular building, either Grand Emporium or what's the new one called? Boutique Hotel. But I want to do a rebrickable of the Boutique Hotel. Yeah, I've got some stuff to do in the room today. Got to go over to my parents' house. I don't know. I just wanted to do this one because of Stranger Things, honestly. I was just in the mood. When I'm done, I can pull up, if you're going to still be around for a minute, I can pull up Assembly Square over here. Show you what to do. It's going to be really cool. It's just going to look fiery. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing about the old city that just kind of drove me nuts, was that it was literally, to me, in there, and it was me trying to make it creative. Minifigs, too many cars. We had too much stuff going on in the city out. And so it was like a giant shelf full of all of my Lego sets. Yeah, I mean, the initial idea that you had about putting an upside down building underneath the building is probably the best Stranger Things mock idea I've ever heard of. And it's just like the real set, honestly, but doing it in a Lego city that's crazy. I never got that set. But yeah, I just want it to be like, and it's nice to have the buildings, the modular buildings. I love some of them, and it's nice to have them. Of course, I want them, and of course, I want to display them. But there's some modifications that can be done to them. Like I added some different vines to the police station. It changed the game. Like it just changed the game. I moved the bench from the police station down the road. Like there's just some like minor details that will happen over time that just change the game of the modular buildings, or maybe even cars or anything like that in the future that I kind of just do little upgrades to. Like I upgrade the minifigs. I've been getting in the past few hauls, I've gotten some printed pants, and so then I put the printed pants on the minifigs, the city workers and stuff. It's just those minor details that just over the course of a year or 2 years that just change the game, really. It's more realistic. Eventually, I'm going to put lights in it. I've got some plans for that front side of the road. Initially, I wanted to put buildings there, but we don't need to yet. So maybe I can put like a bike path there, a train track. I'm not sure, really. I'm not sure. Some parks. Yeah, we can. The thing about having a whole bunch of trees there is that, like, I've already put some trees there, and I just keep knocking them over, and then I have to keep fixing them. So that's why I had the old layout the way that I did, because I didn't just want to reach through something all the time. But I'll figure it out eventually. Or just stop hitting the trees. What idea? New train station that's coming in August. I mean, we have the amusement park stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why it'd be nice to have a train. Yeah, I just like, it's not gonna be a full circuit. You know what I mean? Like I can't make it. I don't have the room for a full circuit. That's literally the one reason that I haven't built it. I have the passenger train, and I want to build it so bad, and it even comes with like the remote and everything. So, but I can't build a full circuit. There's no way that I have room for a full circuit. I wouldn't be able to put buildings on there. So I'm not exactly sure what to do with the train. I have no idea. It's just gonna have to just be sitting there, just be part of scenes, but it's gonna take up a lot of room. It'll look really cool, and it won't be a full circuit. Yeah, like a monorail, like in the air. See, that's when I got that train track, and then I'm like, oh yeah, well, then I started, because I was just getting into Lego City, so I didn't know, like, knew about sets and stuff, but I didn't know about, cool stuff like monorails or stuff like that. So then I started doing, this is last year we're talking, then I started doing research on like monorails and then realizing how expensive it is. Yes, when he stopped it. Yeah. Yeah, plus then going into the next few years, as we start to progress with the, the multiverse and stuff with future cities and stuff, I'd really like to have monorails that maybe even like they wrap through the buildings and stuff, like that's just so awesome. Like put them up high and they're wrapping through buildings. Just some really cool stuff. Yeah. For what are you going to do? Like I could do like a street corner, but I don't have the parts to do one of these buildings. Man, what if somebody really did like just make the upside down version of all the modulars? Just made an upside down modular city. I saw one guy today that had a jungle city. I gave him a follow because he did basically what I'm thinking about doing and just like customize all the modulars a little bit. And he just put plants everywhere and it looks fire. Just because it's a little different, you know what I mean? Just a little different. Something different. It's not just displaying. That's the weird thing is it's just like, okay, we all have all these modulars. Follow all of us. We have these modulars. It's like, what do you do with them though? Well, I keep them here so I can sell 20 years. It's like, yeah, well, so does everyone else. It's like, then as a creator, you're like, well, yeah, I want to keep mine in pristine condition too. It's like, okay, well, no, I want to customize them. Yeah. Yep. Make them look sweet. Is this going all the way in? I hope I didn't push it too far. It's one of them things that's going to be hard to get out of there. A house upside down. Yeah. Like black and white and gray. And sometimes really, really dark gray. Watched that movie this morning. I woke up super early. KP, what's going on? Yeah, that's what you should do. 100% that's what you should do. That's how it gets started. You need to get you a couple buildings, couple cars, and then you're pretty much hooked after that because then you constantly want to make it bigger. It's a never-ending thing. It'll go on forever. Yikes, this be a zing. I can't wait till June. What is it? June 22nd? When that'll be on Disney Plus. Ooh, I'll be watching it again. 100%. Oh, yeah, so we're going to throw another one of these on top. Yeah, but Ms. Marvel will keep us busy for the next few weeks, that's for sure. They're doing a really good job with that this year, just keeping it coming. Ordered the City Town Center just now, the $99.99 set. It's been on sale a few times, like $89.99 I think I've seen, but there's a few parts of that I want. I think it comes with the limousine, and that one comes with corncob mare. Yeah. Yeah, there's a few parts of that I want. Comes with a nice little, what is that, little orange train build. Yeah, I remember seeing that over and over, just being like, yeah, I want that. That and the tuning garage are the two things I just never pulled the trigger on out of that line that I wanted. And now, sadly, the pricing is changing. Lego City sets in the future. Hate to be that guy. Not gonna be that fun. Oh yeah, I picked up Cydia Lanterns on January 1st. Haven't built it yet. In my old city, I had a plan for Chinese or Asian district at the time, and it was a fantastic set to kind of start that. And there's a bunch of really nice parts that I enjoy about that. That one actually does come with like a little monorail track there, Ghost Green Man. That might be something to think about. Maybe I'll pop that open and up and build it. These are, a couple of them are different. Yeah, Cydia Lanterns has so many unique like little features to it. It's like a Ninjago city set, honestly. There's just so much going on. They've done a good job with the characters in Monkey Kid. I think it's this one. So this thing is going to get vaporized, basically. These are like from season 1, kind of. It's like what these Lego idea sets are based on. I don't know who the original designer was. Blue Brick, how's it going? Oh yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, you can check in on Wednesdays for room updates where we're going to talk about what we're doing, and then we do city updates on Saturday. This week we're working on the Assembly Square expanded, so we're adding like 2 floors to it. It's huge. It's so awesome. So awesome. One of my favorite things I've done, really. It's huge. Heavy. I put it on two base plates, so 2 mills plates. I picked it up for the first time today. It's heavy. Yeah, so I'm basically right now rebuilding. So I'm kind of rebuilding like what's called old Bricksville in the modulars, where the modulars. So it's taking me a little bit longer than just rebuilding the sets. I'm stacking them. I ordered some stuff to customize the back wall of it. It's going to look a lot better than kind of how a normal modular sits. So it's taken me a little bit of time for each building, but it's totally worth it in the end. Like the Daily Bugle's up, police station's up, working on Assembly Square. There's a couple buildings that are kind of partial. And then next is going to be Boutique Hotel or Grand Emporium. So yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, Instagram, I'm doing on my stories. I do like little drops of the progress. And then on Wednesdays is the room updates, Saturdays, city updates. But then the rest of the plan for the city is kind of like a Marvel City, which I haven't fully told anybody except for the members, obviously, about the full plans for that. That's going to be really cool. I can't wait to start that. But yeah, it's just taking me a little time to get through this old Bricksville stage of the rebuild, but it's totally worth it in the end because they're just going to look so much better the way they are. In a minute, I'm going to pull out the Assembly Square and show you guys kind of what I'm talking about. Ghost Green Man wanted to see, so pull it out here in just a moment. These are arms, I bet. Yep. didn't think about it. He didn't have arms yet. Whoa, he probably should be reaching out. He's trying to eat your face. I don't like the brickheads that have weird face. Or like the dragon. It's like there's too much going on. Even yeah, it was starting to stress me out. It's like I would watch my content and then I would watch other people's content and it was just too similar. So it's just yeah, I wanted to put my own spin on things. I knew it was going to cost more money to like go the buy parts route and pick a brick and stuff like that and using Bricklink, but I just that's why I didn't do it last year. But then going into this year, I was like, nah, I can't do this anymore. I had to switch it up. I couldn't do it anymore. I had to take a few weeks to kind of think about a plan and what I was going to do. Came up with a plan and I was like, dude, yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to do a rebrickable of the change that up a little bit. Everything's just going to have a little different spin, you know? It's everything's just going to have a little spin. And the old bricks fell apart. And then everything else, the city is all going to be mocks. Mock skyscrapers, mock apartment buildings. It's just going to be mocks. Oscorp, Baxter Building, Avengers Tower, all kinds of cool stuff, really. There's the Demogorgon and 11. So you can't put them next to each other like that. So it's weird because their dimensions are weird, right? So then sometimes it's kind of hard to display them. It's like minifigures that have a bunch of accessories on them. It's hard to put on the minifig wall. By the way, wall, so we're going to put all the Marvel minifigures up there. Oh, it's going to be awesome. Buy the stock sets and mix and match. Yeah, so like I have one police station. I'd like to get another one and just to add like little parts to it, right? Like not fully stack it because I don't think it needs to be 5 stories tall unless I'm going to put apartments in there. But maybe one extra floor wouldn't hurt. And then maybe one extra floor on the jail so that we can fit another criminal in there for some scenes and stuff. Because now we have 2 gangs. We need more jail space. Yeah, but I'm about to pull out the Assembly Square. 50-50. Yeah. Yeah. So it's nice to have some sets because obviously. Yeah, Friends and City sets are incredible. Yeah. Yeah. Friends is doing such a good job. Yeah, I'm about to pull out Assembly Square. It's really heavy. I got the blue part taken off right now, so. Yeah, it's so big. And then I got, this isn't fully done yet, so I kind of got to be a little gentle with it. Also, I don't know where my white, because I have 2 of these sets, remember, because it was the European Jazz Cafe rebrickable in the previous city. That's where this actually came from, so. Let's get in my parts. Yeah, it's crazy with the 2 Mills plates put together. Like this, they're so strong, dude. Like Mills is so strong. But there's some things here. I'll show you what I'm kind of talking about, what I'm going to do. There's some things that I need to fix, like in the back here. So we've got the stairs. Stairs aren't fully complete yet. So it's just like little parts orders, right? Like, fences, round fences. We need a door there. We need a door there. I have those. This one we'll leave as a window, but they need to be doors. Just railing and tile that goes on there in certain colors. It's really not that big of a deal. Just little things like that. I guess this one I could have turned into the ladder, and maybe I'll do that in the future. But I ran out of these tiles. They're nougat, and they're not really that popular anymore. But these were smaller windows. I got to put the glass in there, I guess. I have them. I changed these out for these red things. And then obviously I ran out of those pieces. So that's kind of what I placed the order for, was all those pieces to do that. The tile, obviously, I ordered tile for the whole city to be in that light stone gray because we're going to make that transition as well. And then what I want to do is this. So this is taller than the police station now, which is down here, right? So all of this shows in the Lego City, and it's ugly, right? That's part of the thing about the modular buildings. There's always one or two sides that's just not that great, and it's hard to put into a Lego City because it's not that great, right? And so I ordered a bunch of these 1x2 and 1x4 studs on sides bricks so that I can, and a bunch of these nougat tile, so that then I could just actually replace this wall with those and then brick this, right? So it'll be perfect with the police station, which lines up like around right here, right? So then I'll change these out to corner studs and then actually have the tile or the bricks wrap all the way around. So it's just going to be those minor improvements that's just going to, like, when you see them on the city updates, it's just going to look so much better, right? I don't know if you guys follow like A-Full TV. I'm trying to think of somebody who has, I mean, Jang does a really good job with, like Bevan's Bricks does a really good job with, fully detailing some things. And like, that's kind of where I want to go. I just don't want to like start a new project before finishing the previous project. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, Blue Brick. Yeah, any plans for the interiors, right? So here on the channel, we started when we hit, see, that's not fully even attached. See, it needs completed. But when we hit 1,000 subs, I started with the members program. So now members that, pay the max, the hero charge for 1 month, like Ghost Green Man has actually been the first person to do that. And so now he can send me a sig fig and live in the residence for the rest of the Lego City, right? So I got to make sure that he has an apartment at all times. And that's pretty much the goal with some of these like skyscrapers in the future, So as the channel grows, we get more members. I got to keep building floors on the apartment mocks throughout the city. So we can have more residences in the Lego City. So it's just kind of like a plan to keep things kind of moving and just little projects here and there as things go. So this is one of the extra apartments. Ghost Green Man also DM'd me the other day that it would be kind of fun to have a Peter Parker apartment in here. So that's basically right. Like this guy in the real set, he's a Lego collector. So there's all kinds of Lego stuff. He obviously has like a Lego City or a train set going on. And then we did expand the green building as well. We went up. These have the shades in there because there's the photography studio down there. This is an apartment. So, that's why I was telling you that the other day. It's this one right here would probably be the one that you want because it's the biggest one. This one actually has 2 rooms, right? So this is the expansion on the green building, and then the one of the expansion rooms on this, right? And then I just went through. There can be a door in there or whatever, but that's just the opening right there through the 2 rooms to connect the 2 rooms. There's a hair in here. Get out of here. But yeah, it's fully done, except for obviously we'll tear out that when I get that order in, which I'm so excited for. It's a pick a brick order. Most of them are the standard parts or the bestseller parts, so they should be here early, but then some of them are standard parts, like the nougat stuff's all standard, so it's going to take a little while to get here, which really sucks, but it'll be awesome when we finally get that stuff in. Finish that up, and then these will be the Assembly Square will be freaking awesome, like freaking awesome in my opinion. So I'm super excited about that. Obviously put in flowers in, and then the other plan over here with the blue building is to today. Oh, I think we need a plate right there. Yeah, see. Yeah, we need a plate right there. See, you just notice all these little small things about it that are imperfections, and it needs, you gotta fix them. That's just how it goes, man. Especially when, I want the Lego City updates to be awesome. I want it to look really good. The plan with the blue building over here is to mirror build it. You want this one on top? This one up here is fire, honestly. It was my favorite one to build because I just basically left off that room over there. I might end up building another one. I'm not sure. We'll see what parts end up being like. But you got to think I got the Lego art wall basically right where this is. That was the whole goal, was to take it straight up to the Lego art wall. Basically what we did. That was the whole goal. Take all the buildings up to the Lego art wall. Lego City, Lego art, and the whole room, and then the shelves, the floating shelves up above the Lego art wall. Just full of Lego over there. It's awesome. The plan with this is today start the mirror build. Obviously, I laid out some of the windows there. I'm going to start with the bottom floor probably drill a hole where those two brown columns are in that brown wall, because it's a cafe on the bottom right. So I'm just going to extend the cafe, I think. I'm just going to extend the cafe and make it twice as big, and then put 1, 2, 3, 4 apartments on the top. It's like a music shop now. I think I'm going to take that out of there and just turn them into apartments. Have you considered the rebrickable model for the apartments building? From Lego Artisan? That's incredible. It just seems like a ton of parts. I haven't really looked into what parts I would need to buy extra on top of the actual sitcom sets. But yes, I do think it looks very good. It's incredible, actually. It makes a great skyscraper. Yeah, I think at 5 floors, that building looks about at its peak. I've seen somebody do it. Woo! Like 9 floors. It was huge. But yeah, right. I mean, the standard 3 floors is just, it's not high enough for really my standard anymore. I mean, it's just not. I got to change the game a little bit. I just do. Like this one was initially just, this floor wasn't there, so it was just 2 floors. You know what I mean? It was like, I mean, I can do it, but I don't really want to take all of them off again. But yeah, so I'm just gonna mirror build that today and tomorrow, and hopefully have this ready by the city update. There's some small detail work that I need to do still, like plants, vines that are growing on things, and a couple of lights, tile, just some minor details here and there. But besides that, it's pretty much done. Yeah, I'm gonna scoot all this over, and then it'll be 4 studs over there for a sidewalk, and it'll not that too much. Much perfect when it's done. Pretty much what I envisioned a couple months ago for this building specifically. Yeah, we just need to get you through DM, Ghost Green Man. If you want it, I'll get you the address to send it, the sig fig, and we'll get your room built, bud. 100%. That's the whole plan, man. I've been trying as hard as I can. I've been putting literally as much time into. I probably put a total of 20 hours into this so far. You know what I mean? 100%. 20, 22 hours in 7 days. So I mean, I spent 1 day on it. Thanks, KP. I appreciate it. Yeah, here I'll start. There's a lot of people in the stream. Obviously, people think this is pretty cool. So yeah, I'll start tearing up some of this tile because I need to actually move it 1 stud over, because I was just going to mirror build exactly. And then so there would have been 2 of these walls back to back here, this brown wall. And that's a waste of parts in my opinion. I'm just going to turn it into 1 wall. It's going to be a little tricky when I get to the 2nd and 3rd floor, but I'm going to figure it out when I get there. So I basically put in these columns to sub for that. And hopefully that'll be enough of a structure there to hold that the 2nd and 3rd floor, which really isn't too heavy. So I'm not really all that worried about it, but we'll see. Really, we'll see. That's really how this project is going the entire time. That's really how it's going. We'll see. And everything has pretty much worked out so far. So I'm quite happy with the progress, really. You're the reason I need a graveyard? Oh, dude, you're going to come into my city and just start murking people? Put you in the ring of fire? Yeah, I can put you in the ring of fire. This week's the first time we're going to do ring of fire, man. It was a month ago that you guys voted on ring of fire, and I still haven't done the ring of fire. I don't know why. I think it's just I'm bored with the Aldrich Killian part of it, I think. Is the interior finished Lego Man inside. Ghost Green Man is going to be moved in here. There are no Lego people in here except for construction workers, because no one else is allowed on the construction sites in my Lego city. No one else is allowed on here. It's still a construction site, still under construction, so are allowed on here. You got to have a construction pack. No, don't mess with the status quo. No. Construction site. Yeah, it is a construction site in the city. Everything's blocked off. It's got fences, everything going on. Dude, how am I gonna get this one out of here? Here's the thing about tile. It's so hard to get up when it's flooring. It's a job. And then you die. You're gonna die immediately after you join the city. It hasn't even started yet. I mean, it started, but not really. What was my biggest build? My biggest custom build, like my build that like I did myself, or the biggest thing I've done? How big is the guardianship? I think the Daily Bugle is the biggest set that I've built. Daily Bugle is the biggest set that I've built. Like the biggest build I've done, I would say, is probably like a scene in the Lego City, though. Like last year we did, because I live in Indiana, so the Indy 500 is a pretty big deal here. So last year we did, what was it called? The Grand Prix. We didn't do the Grand Prix this year just because I didn't have the Lego City built up. There was nowhere to do the Grand Prix, or I would have done it. I promise. I had it on my calendar from last year. This one's going to end up probably being the biggest build in the city. I mean, if we're being honest. This is a pretty big set. I mean, it's 2 assembly squares. It's like 8,000 pieces. This is a pretty big one. This one's pretty big. No one buy the $10 membership after you die. No one buys memberships, then I don't have to build any apartments for anyone to live in. Either that or we'll just have a bunch of vacant apartments. I have some plans to put billboards and stuff too and allow people to advertise stuff on the billboards. That'd be cool when the whole city's up to just have like billboards on top of the city, like Grand Emporium kind of. Dude, the Home Alone house is so big. So big. They did that with the Titanic back-to-back. I wonder what they're going to do this Christmas then. That was insane. I don't know the pattern here, and I'm going to get messed up because I'm just pulling stuff off. No other way to do it with the tile. If I were to mock the Home Alone house, it wouldn't look anything like it does. I'd make it tall, not wide. Wide is too hard. Like I don't want it. Like this was very enjoyable for me. Doing 2 meals plates hooked together. It really was. It was awesome. Like I've had a great time. It's like working on a blueprint. Like this thing is, it's like the size of a large piece of paper. Like as a canvas, 2 meals plates is huge, and it's so awesome to build like that. But building one building, like you would have to build, like this is multiple buildings. You know what I'm saying? Building one building that's that wide. Sheesh. Sheesh. That's a lot of brick per floor. Yeah, that's a big boy. That's a big old building. Was that thing 2 stories tall? It's like each floor is like 10 bricks high, though. It's like the police station, man. The Freedom Tower, yeah, would be pretty sweet. With a free candy van, you can send me anything with your brick. If you want like something specific in your room, it doesn't matter. Just let me know. Just feel free to let me know. I'll put it in there. I'll design the room how you want. Doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm gonna put toilets in each one because if you don't have a toilet, that's sick. Where are you pooping at? Toilet makes me feel like a king. I couldn't imagine not having one. God. Over here. Over here. No, you don't need a shower. You just need a toilet. Is 1%. God. He just wants to come in here to wreak havoc. He doesn't even want to like enjoy any of it. Yeah, you can shower. See, you can shower in the toilet. Just flush it, get a rag, get it wet, and then, you know what I'm saying? And then wash up. That's all you got to do. Yeah. It's not complicated. You just need the toilet. The one thing I'm worried about having enough of is building these windows. That's like a lot of parts for a window, you know? What the heck was that? Window's not attached. Look, I got the signs up too. Dude, there's just so much. Like this, yeah, as a canvas, the 2 mills plates is awesome. Might need to hit the brick bins for some more. Yeah. That's no problem. Just shower in the toilet. Probably gonna have to hit up the bricks. Man, so difficult. Yeah, let me grab a few tiles because I know I'm gonna have to change this up. So I might as well get the pieces for it now. You guys are obviously interested in this. Okay, so the underground thing, right? The underground thing, yeah, just little by little, I'm just giving away the plans with the Lego City, huh? That's the way. That's good. That's why I do the live stream so that we can actually talk. Also, if you guys are interested, you can join the Brickmine Discord. There's a link in the channel description and stuff. I will join that when I'm playing video games or just chilling sometimes. Have a headphone in, and we can chat on there. No problem. I'll join some of those voice chats, those voice channels sometimes. And if you guys see me in there, you can pop in there and chat with me. Don't be scared. It's cool. I'm just chilling. Just usually playing World of Warcraft. I've been playing that new Diablo game a little bit. Just chilling. So we're building Lego. You guys can just join. But the plan with the underground really going to the mills plate initially was last year when I was building the first Lego City. I had seen the Lego Ideas project about the sewers. It was something about modular where the guy had the basement in there. He had an electrical room, and then he had the sewers that was, sticking out, right? So I thought it would be a great idea to actually do that. And in order to do that, you would have to raise your city up, obviously. So that's kind of the whole plan with that, is to do an underground part of the Lego City, maybe, trains in certain parts. Yeah, because it's hard to put a train on top. It takes a lot of space. So, putting a train underneath is much better, where it can just come up for a second, stop, and then go back underneath the table and hide. So yeah, it'd probably be I'm going to do sewers and things like that for like Daredevil, Spider-Man versus Lizard, just all kinds of different scenes that might take place underground. Batman obviously can show up down there. A lot of people, Penguin, there's all kinds of stuff that happens underground as far as that goes for scenes and stuff like that. So there's definitely going to be underground to the Lego City. Just going to take some time, man. It's I'm trying to, work on this. It's like everything's building little by little. The time, there's only 24 hours in a day. It's, I got to go to work more than I can be here working on this. And until that can switch, we're kind of in a box with how the channel will grow. It is what it is. Like the other day, we got that room update, like went freaking viral. Got like 50 subs from that. Yeah, it's good for the channel, and it's going to help. I know that however you feel about ad rev or whatever, well, it's really going to help me in the future. Just be able to, buy parts. I mean, it's just how it is. It's how it is. Get a little bit of that ad revenue. Help get some more parts. Start increasing the rate at which we can do some of these projects, because it's not like I don't want to continue working on this. Like last night, the past few nights I've been working on this, and then it's I finish it and I'm done. So it's not like I'm not willing to put the time into working on some of these projects. Just then I run out of pieces. Well, now you're out of pieces. That's all I can do. Get more pieces next week, and little by little. It's the cool thing about the Lego City Update playlist. Sometimes it's fun to. I should actually reverse that a little bit, so that you can watch it from the start to the finish. I've wanted to do that for a long time. I don't know where this piece is from now. You versus Thanos. I got some in my eye. Yeah, underground Lego City is definitely something that I'd like to do here in the future. Just gotta grow. Just gotta grow. Just gotta grow. There we do. It's the way that it goes, Trying to be more choosy with my projects in this Lego City, where, like I said earlier in the stream, how it was just like, moving on to the next project before one was finished. I'm trying to be a little more choosy. I made a pretty large purchase of tile to get the tile done, because I don't want it to be unfinished. I'm starting to get, man, that sucks. Starting to get a few of these modular buildings done, so I want to get the tile out. I want to get the sidewalk laid, so that we can just have some ordinary scenes. Oh man, it's in my eye for sure. Okay. Let's see if I can. Oh, I don't want to really pull it out, because it's already too late for that. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I got to find a spot to start in, Okay, so that's where we need to start. I'll be right back. I need to get some bricks from the. Tiles are expensive. They are, and they're incredible. They're incredible. They really changed the game, just not having open studs, and you can do so much with detail as far as that goes. Like I said, I changed the vines on the police station. It's really some small things that really go a long way in a Lego City. Really needed some 1x4s there. Sorry. Really needed some 1x4s. Right there. One for right there. Yeah, that'll get me started. Oh man, that thing needs to come out of my eye. Yeah, I like Bricklink because I can get my stuff today, Junior. You know what I mean? This week. But it's nice to purchase the stuff off Lego that's actually bestseller items. I wear contacts, so it's just stuck in there, you know? Am I doing this right? I don't know. I probably won't be able to sleep tonight. Anybody ever done a mirror build? It's a little more difficult than you think. You got to actually think about it. Okay, I know that there's... So it goes on from the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what do we got? One more? I know that the door's back here. Am I going to put a door in here? Should put a door here as well? You can enter the cafe from this corner. Yeah, I think so. Because that's a four-way intersection with the road in the Lego City. So anybody that's walking across the street there, they could just enter right there. I think so. Yeah. I think that'd be a great spot. And then anybody who's coming from old Bricksfield down that road, down the far side of the Lego City, can just come in that door. I think so. So does that mean we need to make that the logo again? The Assembly Square, the cafe logo, that looks like a sun? I can do that, sure. Are these black windows? Yeah, okay. Sure. This is going to move, so it should be here now, right here. And then so that means that we're going to start like this. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. You start in a location and then you can kind of just take off. Once you get one thing right, then you can just go. Right there. Oh, I think I ran out of the corner ones, so that's why I had to use these. No problem, as long as I don't run out of dark blue tile. You know how that goes. There we go. Yeah, once I get this fully laid out, I'll go ahead and start working on the room update video. Don't want to give you guys everything. Then you won't watch the update. Let's see, it's just going to be diagonal again. Yeah, like so. Just up what? Just up. Jeff the Killer. Oh, I didn't even see that one. Like Candyman and the Killer Lol. And Jeff the Killer fight off underground like in some way. Just upload my sig fig to the Discord. Oh yeah, let me see this. You actually have it physically in your hand? Huh. Dude, that's so awesome. First sig fig. That's your one of your accessories, the magic paintbrush. That's awesome. Dropping in while at work to say quick hi. Here you go. Sorry, I'll try and do it real fast, Matt. I know you said you were interested in it in the comment. I'm trying. Don't make me break it. Ah! There you go. Oh, I don't have the blue building on there. Sorry, it's right here. But yeah, we're working on the mirror build on the other side. Just going to wrap it around, mirror build it over there. I haven't done the roofs yet, so we got to do those. Awesome. It's going to be awesome. Got our parts ordered to upgrade the side of the building over here and give it tile as well so that it blends in with the rest of the building. It doesn't stand out like a sore thumb in the Lego City. You know what I'm saying? Added that floor on that green building, added 2 floors on this building. Wonderful. What a great project. One of my favorite projects I've done really up to this point. Yeah, so fun. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, really cool. Looks like Assembly Square is probably going to go up in price, so 280 for now. Get two of them. Yeah, that's like I didn't even think about that. It's like a $600 building. Yikes. Yikes, I didn't even think about that. Don't think of the price. Don't think of cost. It's not good. Don't do it. You're going to stress yourself out. Yeah, don't. That's insane. Yeah, Assembly Square is a really cool build. So many different colors. It's one of the reasons I like it. It's like a rainbow. Awesome set. Looks so nice next to like the police station that has a little bit of a different color scheme. It's really cool. Looks like this one is a dark blue. Yeah. So we're just cutting out basically one row of this. Not a big deal. Yeah, I kind of understand what's going on. So many great colors. Yeah, the techniques. Oh yeah, different. Yeah, everything has different elements to it. Like, the column, the tower that's rounded. The roofs are different. This roof is really cool. I like how they have that little patio area. It's just very creative. How they have this opening right here where they can walk under it, like the lattice with the leaves, the vines that grow on it. It's very creative. How this one has more windows. They use the garage door, the clear translucent garage doors for that. It's awesome. The dentist's office is really cool. So this, if you want to learn how to build modulars, this one teaches you so much about building modulars. It really does. So many different elements. You're right. So many different techniques for sure. I remember building this one the first time. I'm glad that I got a second experience to building it again. It's not going to hurt you to tear your modulars down and rebuild them. It's definitely not going to hurt. It might hurt you to not have it for a while, but it's not going to hurt your experience. I promise that. It's just as fun the second time, and you're just mastering a craft for sure. That's for sure. For sure. You actually put this one on the Brickmine Discord? What's that? Oh, Kaylin's funny. Yeah. Where'd you put this one? Upload another sig fig. Video announcements, memes. Dude, your last meme is savage. What's up with Squidward's head? Oh man. Eat the time stone. No, memes are hilarious to me. I've seen your inverted music cafe. I had interest in it at one point, and then you had built it. So then I was like, well, now I see it. Yeah, then you modded it, improved it. Yeah, yeah, I remember that specifically. Yep, I remember that specifically. Yep, because there's several different versions of this building that are very nice, honestly. And I don't remember why. I wanted a green building, is why I chose the European Jazz Cafe. What's up, Clutchmore? What's the one set I would like to have that's hard to find? I really enjoyed the city building. So as much as the helicarrier is cool and really just big at this point, it's not really that awesome. It's right now, the way I feel about it, just right now specifically, Cafe Corner is like that one that's just like, oh yeah, it'd be awesome to have Cafe Corner. It's not going to happen, but I would say the detective's office and the brick bank are on the top of my list of things that I would like to get immediately, as soon as possible. I would say as soon as possible. The instructions in the music cafe, the instructions for the European Jazz music one, the instructions in the European Jazz Cafe were extremely difficult. Extremely difficult. I remember it specifically. It was. I remember thinking, like, when I was done, my review of the set. Actually, I stated several times how intense the grind was building that set. It was a grind. Who was it that was on my streams with me that day? Oh, it was Aaron back when he was stopping by the streams all the time. Oh man, yeah, we were on like 4-hour streams on that build. Assembly Square is going great. Working on the mirror build right now. Let me turn this around again. This is so scary. What if I just pick it up? It's probably safer. Safer to just pick it up. Assembly Square is going great. Made a brick haul purchase, so we're gonna have that sometime. What is today? Monday. Sometime this week it'll be here, I'm sure. The majority of it, the best sellers from Lego. Right here on this wall, it stands out, right? So we're just gonna continue the pattern basically. We're gonna put 1x2 with studs on sides, fill that in, and then actually go ahead and tile that off so it looks like the rest of the building. Of course, no windows on there, I don't think, because we use that wall inside for shelves in the apartments and stuff like that. So I'm not going to mess with that too much as far as windows go, but I'm just going to go ahead and just lay the bricks out, man. Lay it out. And it's going to look really great in the Lego City. Have it placed next to the police station. I think it's going to look really, really nice. Parts and symbols floating in midair. Are you talking about the instructions? Or are you talking about my parts that are floating right here? Oh, just this one? Oh, no, this one's floating too. I have a couple of these that are floating. And then I have a partial crane that I never finished. You know how bad I want a crane? Maybe that's the answer to your question, KPKP. I want a crane so bad. Just a good crane. I'll pay $100 for just a solid Lego crane. Just a crane. Just a crane. Yeah, I understand what you mean. It's like illegal techniques and yeah, so many just weird things. But you got to do what you can, I guess, with the rebrickable model. But I know what you mean. It's like I've built 3 custom modulars at this point, and all of them were highly part intensive on my part inventory, but I didn't drop my standard to the point that I did something weird. I didn't want to I wanted to test myself, professionally building it. I didn't want to, make something super weird like that. So that was kind of my standard with it when I was building my mock modulars last year. Come on. I mean, I understand why they would have done what they did or whatever, but oof. Okay. I see the problem. See, it's just a little weird on a mirror build. Sometimes you got to think. Put my thinking cap on here and change it up. There we go. But that's still weird. It's too many browns. Okay, I see the problem here. Oh, it's so hard to get something in here. Here we go. Okay. This one needs to go, so it's on the third rung. Third stud. That looks how it actually is supposed to look now. Okay, and then this, yeah. Check me out, yeah. We're cruising, yeah. Tile these days, man, I swear. It's like it's a quality product or something. It's ridiculous. I like how the the community is so toxic. The Lego community is so toxic that I think people are just toxic now. But it's like, prices are going up and some people are just like, wow, it's a premium product. You don't have to buy it. Like, obviously. Like, I could whittle my own wooden bricks if I wanted to. I could whittle rocks, chip rocks, build them into bricks. I could build a house, yeah, with real materials. So I'm not doing anything super intense or crazy. Some of your cars are pretty sweet. Like what you've been, your little projects you've been working on recently. I think some of those are pretty high quality, honestly. Yeah, I think just people are just angry right now. Yeah. They just want to vent, That's what they want to do. I understand. But it's, yeah. It's like everything's bringing like so much focus on everything that's just so like controversial. It's like, what? How about we just like take a break from talking about that for a little while and talk about some cool builds or something, Let's just, yeah. So technically that's where the table goes. So it's probably going to have to move. Oops. So there's a lot of room in the back here in this room here. Right here. Think about putting an extra chair there. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to have to do something. I know it needs to be done. It's just going to be difficult. Wait, here. Watch me just do it. This is what you got to do in life. When life gets you down, you know what you got to do? Just keep swimming. You just have to keep swimming. And pull this tile off. So you can get back here. Throw that in. Tear up your fingernails. You know what I'm saying? Did you even have a real day building Lego if your fingernails are not completely torn? And underneath of them as well. You have to like make sure that your finger is completely raw and you can't build anymore. And until you feel that feeling, you actually haven't fully pushed yourself to your full potential. Yeah, I'm sure that it did. But it's in it. Yeah. As for someone like me, I mean, all of us, we only have so much time, so you can only focus on what you can. You know what I mean? And so I've done a few cars, but I haven't really put a whole lot of energy or focus into cars. So to see someone who is doing that, obviously, is very cool. There's a bunch of them that are really, really sweet. Yeah, and confidence is crazy what it'll do for you, really. I mean, we all have good and bad days. But it's crazy what confidence will do. So, yeah, that's correct right there. So technically, I don't need that because I'm going to have to change a few things over here. It's no big deal because I'm just not going to have that, and I'm not going to have that side door over there. Should we put that side door over here? It'll come out over here. I don't know, man. It's cool that I can just customize this a little bit, actually. I'll try different ideas. See what's fun. I'll probably just make this whole thing just seating, yeah? Technic in general is impossible for me. I can't think in my head and make the plans ahead of time for the combination of Technic and Lego. That's what I can't do. So therefore, it becomes almost impossible. Until I can do that, I'm screwed. So is this where this is supposed to go, or what? Afro Circus, Afro Circus. I don't know, man. It goes right there, I think, but I don't know, man. I gotta look at the instructions on that one. I think I can't see that one in my head either. Yeah, I'm just gonna put extra spots for seating here, I believe. Afro Circus, Afro Circus. Where would it be? Probably be like that. Yeah, this is cool. I'll just extend this with some of the extra pieces that we had from removing a row. Just fire. Yeah, this is nice. Just be right here. This is wonderful. Okay, so we need one of those. I'm sure that I have them. And then one more. We can definitely do this. This is really cool. I'm so happy with this. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, just turn that whole thing into a seating area. Really cool. I'll find one tile for that, not a problem. That's going to fill in because we don't need the barista table there. So fill that in with tile and possibly more seating. That's good to go. It's definitely challenging. I want the Lego typewriter. That's so cool. I want to buy it for my mom. It actually works if you put ink on it. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm going to do here today, folks. That sets us up for, it's like the blueprint for me to just go ahead and jam out the next two floors, basically mirror versions of this. Oh, here's our builds that we did today, which didn't even matter because you guys just cared about this, which I completely understand. The Demogorgon in 11. Man, we need the rest of them. Even Sam, actually. We need all of them. Hopefully they do that. And the Looney Tunes and everything. I think it's really interesting how they just dropped one a little bit, of those. Whereas they did Buzz, Woody, and Bo Peep. They kind of covered everything there. But with some of these other ones, they kind of started these new collections. Over the past couple of years, I've heard people being like, "Are they almost done with Brickheads?" Like, nah, bruh. They can make Brickheads for the rest of eternity. They're fine. Brickheads forever. Yeah. Ooh, just visualize it right now with the mirror build of the blue building over here. That comes to right here. So cool. And then actually visualizing putting the bricks on here. That's so awesome. You could buy ribbon for the typewriter? What? I upload a Discord idea to the DM if you want to build it for the apartments. Okay. Yeah, I'll check that out. Yeah, because I'm going to be working on this a little bit today. I got to work on the room. Got to clean this up a little bit so that I can work on the room update for Wednesday for sure. I'm thinking about doing news on maybe Mondays or Tuesdays as well. But right now I've cut the weekly video schedule down to streaming on Monday, room update on Wednesday, extra video on Friday, just for anything, and then Lego City updates on Saturday. I'm thinking about maybe on Tuesdays throwing a weekly news video in there as well. It's really just dependent on what you guys want. It changes my algorithm a little bit when I do Lego City content and then I throw in like a news video. It doesn't really know what to do with me, you know? So that's why I scratched news from the channel really and the Instagram, honestly. It doesn't know where to put me in the algorithm. You got to pick a niche. Yeah, sewers under there as well. Because all you have to do is pull this plate off. If you want to build underneath it, all you got to do is pull this plate off. And you can just raise the height of this. No problem. Easy. Mills plate's incredible. I highly recommend. You have a job? I highly recommend. Mills plate's incredible. Birch's Books? You don't have it yet? It's a really fun build. Don't listen to what anyone says. Birch's Books is awesome. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's on two different half base plates. Just put it on one base plate. It's so stupid. And it makes it hard to pick it up and stuff. Unless you're gonna split it apart with two parts, just put it on one base plate. And it's fire build. I love the playability of Birch's Books. It's incredible. The back comes off of it and it's so easy to play with. It's like a dollhouse for a kid. It's incredible. Yeah, Mills, incredible. Last year I kind of fought Mills, but the reason I was fighting is just because I knew it was a high expense, and it surely was. I just paid another $120, $140. I've probably got $1,200 to $1,500 invested in Mills system alone, and my Lego City's not even that big. It's insane. It's insane. Yeah, Birch's Books, awesome. Awesome. You can buy two of them. They have two different rebrickable models where they actually turned the blue building into a modular building, and then they actually made a modular building with just the bookshop. Incredible. Love that as well. If you are on the Discord, I'll post a link to those rebrickable models. Very cool. I wanted to do that as well, but I think I have a different plan for Birch's Books. Extremely space intensive. Yeah. It's saving me a little space. I'm kind of iffy. It's saving me a little space as far as the road system goes because now I'm new road plates and they're actually half the size of the previous road plates. So it's saving me space as far as roads go. But it's also my roads are very narrow. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out as the city grows. So it's kind of a yes and no, really. In my experience on that. Yeah, I would say because with the new road system, I get to save half of a base plate across the Lego City, really, the width and the height of the Lego City. Or the width and the length of the Lego City. Yeah, I got to find some 1x6. This is savage because I need so many more because I still have the whole wraparound to do. It's savage. I don't know where my parts are. Probably in like my mocks and stuff. I'm about to tear down my mocks, I think. The strip club, I got to tear it down, I think. I'm really sad. I wanted to keep it. I didn't know if I wanted to put it back. I think I got to tear it down. It's time to go. I need the parts, man. I got other plans. Will you be integrating... Wait, it moved. Will you be integrating rail in your setup with Mills? Rail, like train track? We talked about that a little bit today. The couple different options about monorails going up, especially when I start expanding the city into the future, the futuristic cities, like the 2099 universe in my city. there'll be probably monorail that goes up, to be up high and wrapping around the buildings. And then when we finally get to, I don't know when we're going to get to this, but when we get to do that sewer project where we get to raise the mill system, then I'll go ahead and probably run train track underneath of it. And then we also talked about the front, if you've seen my Lego City update. So the buildings are in the back, then there's the road, and then there's base plates in front of that as well. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that because obviously I'm not going to be building buildings there yet. It's going to be a while off. So maybe we can run a train track in there temporarily, but it's not going to be able to be a loop yet because I don't really have the room for a full loop. So I'm not. That's the only reason I haven't built the train that I have. Is I have plenty of train track, and I have a train that has the battery and the controller. But the only reason I haven't done that is because I can't do a full loop, and I feel like it's kind of lame without doing the full loop. Where am I going to be building what? Yeah, no problem. No problem, Matt. I appreciate you hanging around. Yeah, I know now you're at work, so I appreciate you hanging around. Later on, build a new Lego City. When I do finish City, I plan to get display sets later on to build a new Lego City. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. It's that takes a long time to do this. Really, it's gonna take me a long time to do this, and I kind of faced that fear a little bit this year, and just kind of embraced it a little bit. So obviously, I've been working on this for 7 to 10 days. I'm not really that stressed. You know what I mean? It's been incredible. It's like an art project. Like I said, this is like a canvas. It's been incredible. I'm enjoying it. Relaxed, enjoying it. Not in a rush. And just yesterday, I was building the Daily Bugle, so I'm sure it's going to feel like just yesterday when we start working on the boutique hotel, or it's going to feel like just yesterday when we finish the Grand Emporium, which I'm going to improve these buildings as well. I have the rebrickable plan for the boutique hotel, and then I want to do another expansion on the Grand Emporium similar to this because the Grand Emporium has only 3 floors, and I think it should be 5. So I got to get parts together and do that as well. I bought my Grand Emporium for $425, I believe, and I'm not going to pay $425 for another one. So I'll just get the parts that I need for the project that I have in mind. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. I want to go. Your question about the city and the rail and stuff. I don't know. It just depends on the channel. Grew 50 subs in a day the other day. It's incredible. I appreciate it. It's incredible in multiple ways. It's going to increase the ad rev that I can get. The more ad rev that I can get, if I can get, whatever ad rev, it comes in monthly, I think. So it comes in monthly, ad rev comes in monthly. And if that can equal, a couple $100 at some point, then, I can just take all of that money and just dump it back into bricks, dump it back into parts to, increase the rate of expansion on the city. So it's hard to say how long things will be because it's just going to keep growing, and it's going to keep, and as it keeps growing, it's going to keep giving me more availability to buy parts. So, and that's what we want, is to be able to do this at a faster rate, obviously. So like I have to wait on this project to wait on these bricks to come in to finish this project here with the bricks. And, it sucks, but like it is what it is. You know what I mean? I can only do so much at a time right now. So that's the rate we can move, as fast as we can move. Because I can pick up another job, but then I probably won't have too much time to be building. You know what I mean? So it's just where we are right now. A couple $100 a week is what I got to put towards this, and that's pretty much what we do. It's moving at a pretty good rate, I think, right now. So, but I do have plenty of projects lined up. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yep. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I'm going to start working on I got to go eat some breakfast still. It's like noon or something. Yeah, it's afternoon. It's afternoon. I got to eat some breakfast. Want to cook up some eggs, some toast or something. start cleaning this room. Work on the room update. It's going to start where we left off today with this live stream. And then we'll see some progress on this. And then for the city update, this will obviously be completed. We'll set up some kind of scene throughout the city maybe. And that'll be a good time. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. It was a good time. I appreciate the questions always. I do. It was fun. Nice to have some answers for you guys. You can stop by and get a little sneak peek on what we're doing in the Lego City as far as the future. So that's nice to be able to do that. I appreciate it. Hope to see you guys next time. Yeah, until next time. All right, I'm out. Peace. Have a great day, guys. Ghost Crew Manny, I'll hit you up here in just a minute. Yep, have a great day, guys. You commented something on a video? I commented something. Oh, in live chat. Yeah, the last one. Yeah, when you finish the city, yeah, I'm planning to get display sets and to build the new city. Right. About the new. Wait, do you know, Jake, about the new? Do I know about the new what? Yeah, with your new city. That's what I'm saying. It's just a constant a growth thing. Yeah, it's never finishing the city. Those emojis are part of your name, aren't they? At first, I thought you were typing them in. Clutch more. All right, guys, I'm out. Enjoy your day. God bless. Peace.